What's going on in Runaway Sports? Back with another video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about my New York Giants weekly preview and prediction video. And of course, this week is a big time game for the New York Giants, the biggest game of the season by far, the biggest game we've had since 2016 in my opinion. It's week 13. It's the Washington Commanders and it's the New York Football Giants from MetLife Stadium. It is the legacy game in New York, and kickoff's in a little under 2 hours here. The Commanders coming in as 2.5-point favorites, with the over/under at 40.5. I'm gonna go in this game with the Giants. I got the Giants 27-20. I think they're gonna come out here and win a big game. I think they know how big this football game is here. I think they're gonna come out and I think they're gonna do some good things here. I think Daniel Jones and Barkley, this is the biggest game they've ever had as pros in the NFL. And, they obviously know that if they want to get paid, they're going to have to win this football game. All right, that's just what it comes down to. They're going to have to perform here in this game when it means the most, when everything's on the line. It's a really intriguing and interesting game here. But I think overall the Giants are going to come out and win this game. But let's take a look at the injury report for both teams. We'll start off with the visiting Washington Commanders. Starting guard Trey Turner, he will not play in this football game. J.D. McKissick, of course, on the IR. Cole Holcomb on the IR, of course. Carson Wentz doesn't start anymore. It's Taylor Heineke. Benjamin St-Juste will not play in this game. He is the starting corner he's probably I'd say the second corner, but he's a starter for the Commanders. So he's a big loss for them. And then another one of their guards, Nolan Laufenberg, he doesn't really play much. And then a couple guys questionable. Antonio Gibson, expect him to play. He had a foot injury, but he'll probably play. And then Chase Young, he hasn't played yet all year. It doesn't sound like he's going to play. So that's obviously good for the Giants. It's one less guy to worry about on that big defensive front, that front seven of the Commanders, as we all know how dangerous that is. And without Chase Young, although we'll probably have to see him in 2 weeks from now. But at least we kind of postpone that and push it, and we could do what we can with the other guys here. And Andrew Thomas is going to have a big bounce back game, and I think he's going to step it up. But switching over to the Giants injury report, John Feliciano is questionable, as is Fabian Moreau, as is Mark Lewinsky, Kenny Golladay, Richie James, Darius Slayton, Darnay Holmes, Dane Belton, Daniel Bellinger, all questionable. But I would expect I'd expect most of those guys to play. Of the guys that are listed questionable, big return for Daniel Bellinger. He is going to play, I believe, as is Azeez Ojulari. So these are two big pickups for the Giants. They're big gains for the Giants. We really need these two players. They're super important guys, so it's going to be really good to have them here in the lineup. And then the guys already ruled out Josh Ezeudu. We knew that coming in here. He's got that neck injury. Shane Lemieux, Dory Jackson. These are the guys ruled out. But as for Golladay and Richie James, Darius Slayton, they're expected to play. I'd expect Glowinski and Moreau to play. But we'll see how it all plays out. I think overall, though, the Giants are really thin, and it's a next man up mentality and approach. And I think that Daboll and the coaching staff's going to have these guys ready to go. I think it's just such an important game. You cannot afford to lose. With the Commanders up your tail, if you lose this game, they jump you, right? So it's a huge game for the Giants. It's big, and I think they know that. It's the biggest game we've had here in 6 years. So I think the Giants bring their A game here today, and I think they win the football game. You got to run the ball, down their throats. That's what it's going to come down to. Both teams want to run the ball. That's the philosophy of both teams' offense. And it's going to come down to who can run it better and whose defense can make a stop. On a 3rd and 1, 4th and 1. So that's going to be huge in this football game here. And who plays mistake-free football, who controls the clock. That's what it's going to come down to. And I like Saquon Barkley. I really do. I think he's going to bounce back. The Giants have, it was a longer week to kind of recover and get back from the big workloads in the short week before, I like the Giants' chances here. I like the Giants front with Ojulari back. This is the first time we're going to see Kayvon, Azeez, Big Leo, and Sexy Dexy, all four of them together in a game. And, it's going to be exciting to see how they all gel and play out. I think they're going to be able to stop the run today. I think the Giants are going to do a better job stopping the run. Jalen Smith's been huge at that middle linebacker spot. I think he's going to continue to do that and continue to make big plays and being huge for this defense. And I like the Giants. Another big get for the Giants is getting Evan Neal back. So we're going to have, quite a bit of our offensive line back. Nick Gates is going to be starting. So, you feel good at both tackle spots. And now you certainly feel good at one of those inside or interior offensive line spots. Right? I feel good with Nick Gates out there. I really do. Whereas Zudu or Feliciano, not so much. But you kind of don't worry about like the left tackle. Like you say, don't worry about the left tackle spot. Right? We got that all locked up. You kind of feel that with Nick Gates wherever he plays. And Evan Neal, as for him as well, I think he's young, but he's still really good. And at this stage in his career, he's just really performing well. So I like his chances. To come out here and have a good game. I think Saquon, a lot of his struggles in the run game have been the fact that he didn't have Evan Neal on that right side, So I think Evan Neal being back here, he's going to be able to come back and really create holes on that right side. I think it's going to do wonders for Saquon Barkley. I think it's going to do big things for that Giants offense. And then I think Daniel Jones, when he needs to make a big throw, he's going to step up and do so. I think he's going to do it. So I think Jones, also his ability to run is going to come out big here in this football game. So that's going to be huge. And I'm just really looking forward to this football game, guys. But I got the Giants 27-20, pulling off the quote-unquote upset because, really, I don't think it's an upset. I think these teams are just really evenly matched. So, we'll see how it all plays out and how it goes. But that's all I got in this video. You guys let me know down below in the comment section your thoughts on my prediction, on my preview. You guys let me know all that good stuff down below in the comment section. As always, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We'll see you guys all in the next video. Enjoy the game today. And as always, let's go Giants.